Hey guys, wanted to bring you another video of the NBA's opening week, and this is day 2 of the season, so I wanted to recap some of the games real quick. Bucks and Hornets, not much, except Jabari Parker didn't have a great debut, especially playing the second most minutes behind Brandon Knight. Only had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist, 1 steal. 33% shooting. Charlotte had a balanced attack with 5 players in double digits in scoring, and it went to overtime. Charlotte won. Indiana won their game. Biggest note I could take note of was Lawrence Noel. Had nice fill up the stats for rebounds, but had a horrible shooting night and only 6 points. 2 players off the bench for the Sixers. If you're playing fantasy, Alex Shiv and Brandon Davies, probably want to keep an eye on them if you want. Chris Copeland had a great game, coming off strong from their preseason, so it might continue coming off the bench that way. Kevin Garnett goes back to Boston Celtics, and he goes back in losing effort, 121-105. Kind of surprised Brooklyn Nets didn't have a really good game, but Kevin Garnett had a better game than his average from last season. Boston Celtics, very impressed. 8 players in double digits, only 2 was not, but very close. So, on being double digits, Brandon Bass and Tyler Zeller. Next game, Washington versus the Miami Heat. Miami Heat looking good without LeBron. Beat the Washington Wizards 95-107. Chris Bosh looks like he's trying to make it look like he does deserve that contract. And Dwayne Wade, if he stays healthy, they're going to be good. Biggest takeaway, I was surprised Norris Cole got to start and produce at 23 points. We'll see if he'll continue with that. Mario Chalmers came off the bench, not very strong there, so I could see maybe why they're starting there. But he's not. Norris Cole did not have that many assists, only 2 assists. Not running the show really that way. Biggest takeaway: Atlanta and Toronto. Toronto's continuing with their hot streak from last season, during the regular season. And the thing that I could take away from Atlanta was Mike Scott, 20 points. So let's see if that's going to continue. Patrick Patterson and Vasquez contributed with double digits, so that's good in that sense for their team. Next game was Memphis and Minnesota. This was a nice game that see how Wiggins was going to respond, and looks like that trade for Kevin Love might be great for Cleveland, because Wiggins did not look great in his debut, so maybe he's nervous or whatever, but he didn't do much in his debut. So Anthony Bennett didn't do much, except he played better than last season. 50% shooting and 9 points. Memphis did their usual things, but not much from their bench. Next game was the Knicks and the Bulls. Bulls killed the Knicks in this game. Not much to say except how Gasol had a great game, and the 2 players, Doug McDermott and Aaron Brooks, surprise contributors. McDermott, if he continues this type of shooting, will definitely be good help going to the playoffs. Amari Stoudemire had a good game considering on his injury history. Carmelo Anthony, only 14 points, 5 for 13 shooting, and nobody else was in double digits. Not going to get it done that way. But the Bulls' defense is probably the reason why. Detroit and Denver, not much here. Three players from each team was in double digits. No big debut or anything. No surprise. It's your usual suspects that's scoring and doing the work. Houston Rockets goes 2-0, but against 2 weak teams, I believe, from the West. So not anything we could take away from right now, but until when the season starts where they're playing tougher teams, that's where we could gauge how the Rockets are. And the next game is the Lakers versus Phoenix. Lakers go down 0-2. Could be a long season for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant pretty much did a lot of the work. Not very good shooting, under 50%, but he's probably going to see a lot of double teams in that sense. Ed Davis, another good game. They're probably going to lean more on him. Wayne Ellington, another person that contributed. So, but Ed Davis looks like 2 back-to-back games, pretty good. Wow, Carlos Boozer had a good game the night before, but not the second night on a back-to-back. Phoenix, 6 players, double digits. Isaiah Thomas, that signing looks pretty good right now. Golden State and Sacramento. Warriors took care of business. Gave Steve Kerr their first win. That's the biggest thing you could take away from that. Next one is OKC versus Trailblazers. First half looked good for the Oklahoma City, but in the end, Portland kind of readjusted their game plan in the second half and focused more on Russell Westbrook. Westbrook had a good game, 38 points. That's pretty much how they're going to have to win. Relying too much on Westbrook. It's almost like the Los Angeles Lakers situation. Somebody else needs to step up for that team while Durant is gone. Serge Ibaka, I would have expected more. He didn't get a double-double. The biggest surprise is Lance Thomas. Not sure if he's going to be able to continue that. But Portland had 6 players in double digits. So go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe for more news, recap, and updates. And any breaking news will be made with a recap or of what happened. So go ahead and subscribe to support this channel. Thanks.